Right, multiplication and division in algebra will be considered separately. We'll start with multiplication. So I've got a very straightforward method for this. I call it the Saturday Night Live method. It's a comedy show. But instead of Saturday Night Live standing for SNL, S stands for sign, N for numbers, and L for letters. And what it means is I multiply the signs by the signs first of all, then I multiply the numbers by the numbers, and then I multiply the letters by the letters when I'm doing multiplication. So remember the signs. If the signs are the same, when you multiply them you get a plus. If the signs are different, when you multiply them you get a minus. You should have learned that off by now. The numbers is just straightforward multiplication, so 3 by 6 is 18, 2 by 3 is 6, and so on. But I just want to remind you of the following fact. When you see x, it just means 1x. So when you're multiplying the numbers, there would be a 1 that has to be multiplied there. The other thing I'm going to remind you of is x can be written as x to the power of 1, which is the same as 1 by x to the power of 1. That's just a reminder. That'll come in useful later on. And then when you're multiplying the letters together, we need to remember that when you're multiplying two numbers that have the same basis but different indices, you add the indices together. So x by x is the same as x to the power of 1 by x to the power of 1. And what you do there is you add the indices. 1 and 1 gives you x to the power of 2. Or in general, x to the power of any indice plus x to the power of a different indice, you just add the indices. But remember, the bases have to be the same. So it has to be x and x, or a and a, or 2 and 2, or 6 and 6 as the big number down at the bottom. Okay. You might want to read over these, make sure you've got them before we take a look at the questions. Otherwise, the questions will be a little bit confusing for you. But you can go back if any of the questions become problematic. So there's the things we need to remember on the right hand side, and remember the SNL method. We're going to do signs, numbers, then letters. So multiply the two of those. Signs by signs. Plus by plus is plus. Numbers. 2 by 3 is 6, and x by x is x squared. So my first answer, plus 6x squared. Second question. Start with the signs. Minus by plus is a minus. Numbers. 2 by 4 is 8. X by x is x squared, minus 8x squared. And the third example, signs, minus by minus is a plus. Numbers, 1 by 4 is 4. And the letters, we have x to the power of 1 by x to the power of 2, which is x to the power of 3. Okay, next set of questions. We're going to introduce different letters here. So we might have an A, a B, and a C, or an X, a Y, and a Z. And the tip here is when you're dealing with the letters, you keep them separate in your head. So, signs, plus by plus is plus. 2 by 3 is 6. And then we have x by x is x squared, and y by y is y squared. We put them all together, we get plus 6x squared y squared. Like I said, keep the letters separate. Keep the like terms together, basically. Okay, signs. Minus by plus is a minus. Numbers, 2 by 4 is 8. And then we have an A multiplied by an A, that's an A squared. But we also have a B and a C that needs to be put in there as well. So I'm going to get minus 8A squared by B by C. And then the last one, we'll get plus 1 by 4 is 4, A cubed, B cubed. All right, now it's your turn. All 6 of those, please, gents. You can pause the video here. I'm going to go through the answers. Question 1, x to the power of 5, x to the power of 11, a to the power of 15, a to the power of 4, 15a cubed. Question 2, 10x to the power of 5, 12b to the power of 8, 24y to the power of 5, x cubed, x squared, y squared. Question 3, 18x, 27y, 12y squared, 12x squared y squared, minus 12x. Question 4, 15a to the power of 6, 36y to the power of 5, 15x squared, minus 36m squared, minus 40p squared. Question 5, minus 24t squared, plus 12t squared, minus 6w to the power of 5, 15x to the 4, 10b to the 8. Question 6, Okay, it's 4x squared, which is 4x by 4x, which is 16x squared. 3x squared y, all to be squared, is 3x squared y by 3x squared y, 9x to the 4 y squared. Minus 2x cubed is minus 2x by minus 2x by minus 2x. The signs minus by minus by minus is a minus 8x cubed. Okay, 4, 25 m to the power of 4, y to the power of 6. And the last one, 100 a to the power of 4, b to the power of 4. Again, you may need to rewatch the video and reattempt those questions, but make sure you can do them.